All right, we are going to start our segment today with our college football game of the week, and that goes all the way down to Charlottesville, Virginia, for Penn State versus UVA. And in this matchup, it was Penn State's first away game since the accusations of Jerry Sandusky, and it was a test to see how they would do against an opponent in the ACC that is not very strong. Let's go to the video right now as we have both teams duking it out in a somewhat of a muggy, rainy day. And you see the Penn State running game starting off well here, but Virginia comes back with a great air attack in the second half. But then later, Penn State with a diving catch to obtain the lead, and quarterback Phil Simms for Virginia comes in, gets sacked, and fumbles the ball, would not return back for the Virginia Cavaliers. And a great play over there by Virginia with the PI. Penn State misses 4 field goals in the game, which is a huge story. They lose 17-16. Matt McGloin was 19 for 35 in this game. Came out in the second quarter due to concussion-like symptoms. But right now there's a bigger story within this game, and that is how Penn State reacted in their first away game. What do you think was the mood for them going into this one?
I think they're still feeling the effects of the offseason and still what's going on with Joe Paterno and Jerry Sandusky, and not only the football team but the overall campus life. At a campus of 45,000 students, that takes a long time to transition from, and I can just imagine what a lot of those players were feeling there. With 4 turnovers in the fourth quarter, the lead, they kind of had the momentum and the drive to keep going, and it seemed like they were, they had it going for them, and they just kind of, it fell apart for them. And I just think that it's still in their mind. And after every loss that's happening, that it's just this huge weight that they're carrying with them into every game.
I completely agree with you, especially losing such a superstar like Silas Redd, who is projected to be to be the Big 12 Player of the Year. Sorry, Big 10 Player of the Year, excuse me. And then they lose their wide receiver this week in Kershey, who led the team in receptions last year. There's so many blows on this offense. They can't seem to get a running game going. The defense is there, but they lost. They only have 3 starting players from last year returning on this defense. It's a tough thing to try and adjust to. And against a team like Virginia, who has not had such a great track record against Big Ten teams, it's really upsetting to see them go 0-2 after losing to Ohio, a MAC opponent in week 1.
I mean, I can just completely agree with you. The Ohio game was embarrassing, especially at home. And the Virginia game wasn't great as well. But that's the thing. They're just going to have to find a way to toughen up and come together as a team to start winning some football games.
There's lots of college football left for Penn State.